A few weeks ago, a very popular Nigerian artist by the name of Davido, who's actually now Atlanta-based, made some controversial remarks to the diaspora about returning home to Africa.
My original question was like, so for if people want to leave America and like try to find those...
Leave America and go where?
Back home.
Let's be honest. Go back where? It's not cool back home.
It's not?
Just, I mean, my country now is in, the economy now is in shambles. Like,
but if people are leaving...
I do my part.
Yeah.
I'm an ambassador. So when I go home and I'm filming and showing, I'm not going to show the bad parts. I ain't going to show all the
You're
bad
not going to try to slum. You're not going to show the trenches.
No, I go to the trenches.
Yeah.
I film the trenches, but I'm talking about the situation in the country.
Yeah.
We Nigerians, you know what I'm saying? Like now the exchange rate is messed up. A lot of stuff not going well. You know what I'm saying? The economy is just not good anymore. The oil prices are too high. And imagine a country that produces oil.
Now, Davido kept it real. He told the truth. He said, listen, I'm an ambassador to Nigeria, so I do my part. And of course, because I'm an ambassador, I have opportunities, in so many words. But the country is messed up. You know, the economy is bad. We can't even really create our own oil. So I'm telling you to get your opportunities where you're at, staying in America. Now, let me kind of break that down for people who feel like Davido was hating, because he's not hating. He's actually telling the truth. What Davido is really trying to tell a lot of folks in the diaspora is that he has leverage and you don't, okay? Now, let me just say this. You can love Africa, and yes, Africa and many African countries within Africa have opportunities in every sector. It's in finance, there's opportunities in health, there's opportunity in agriculture, and maybe in the service industry if you have those skills too. So yes, there are opportunities here. But if you're moving from America, which is the highest, economy in the world, and you're coming to a place like Uganda, Ghana, Kenya, which is a very smaller economy and the wealth distribution is not as great as it is in America, you don't have any leverage. In the rest of this video, I want to talk about leverage. In Uganda, for example, in my honest opinion, and I'm pretty sure Nigeria is the same, it's not always about how merit-based things are. In America, if you're really good at something, if you're a professional at something, and you give good service, it's easier for you to build a business. That's not always the truth here. You can be really good, you can be really on point, you can be paying on time, you can do all of those things. But if you do not have any leverage on your side, you cannot achieve anything here. So it's one thing to be good, an expert in your field, making the investments, training a staff, paying your fees, getting your work permit, and doing all of those things to be a successful business on the continent. But if you're a person that cannot get any leverage in the local market, you can't do anything. And typically you need help in the B2B sectors. What does that really mean? I'm a company and I do X, Y, and Z, all right? If I want my company to grow, I need to leverage B2B collaborations, or I need deals, maybe some long-term deals with some people in the industry that can really buy my stuff at wholesale or do things like that. But if the person doesn't want to give it to you or feel that you have enough leverage in the market to give you the opportunity, they're not going to give it to you. So you'll be here wasting your money, spending your time and waiting for those things to develop, and it could never develop for you. And you can lose all your money. Whereas in America, if you're somebody doing the business the right way, somebody can come and notice it more because it's about meritocracy, and the word will spread like, oh, X, Y, and Z has a very good chicken business, or a very good sausage business, or a very good beef business, or a very good catering business, or a very good, production company. Then within about a year or so, or 2 years or so, as you start to get known, you might have so many clients that you can't take them all. That's the beauty of being good in America, because it's a merit base, it's meritocracy. But in Africa, you don't just need to be very good. You need to have a lot of leverage. And that's something that a lot of Americans can't really deal with. And when you're dealing in an economy that might not be the best and things are not so clear, you have to really make a name for yourself. Let me give you an example. This guy is named Wode Maya, all right? Now, Wode Maya as a creator has the most leverage I've ever seen as an African creator. It took Wode Maya going to almost every country in Africa to build this leverage. So when Wode Maya, I brought him here, I think like last year in 2023, when he came to Uganda, he was able to meet the tourism board within 24 hours of arriving. I've been here for 6 or 7 years, and the only reason why I got to meet the tourism board is because he called me and told me to come there. I don't got no leverage here like him. Don't matter, I got the Repat podcast. It don't matter, I have other things I've done here. Hell, I helped bring him here. But Wode Maya has leverage, extreme leverage, and he can do whatever he pretty much wants in the market. If you want Wode Maya to come to your country, he can tell you, you need to have this amount of money in my account with all of this and all of my staff, or else I'm not coming. And because it's Wode Maya, they will come. But that's the only way you really can do good in Africa. And I'm tired of people telling folks, you need to have relationships, you need to make friends, you need to take this person out. That stuff that was talked about on this channel and several other people mentioned that as a way to do business here, that's bullshit. All right, I'm gonna just be honest with you. That doesn't work. I've tried that myself. I've done that. Wanna know what that does? It leads you down a road where you're getting screwed over, getting used. People are trying to divert you from your path on to somewhere else. Now, Davido, who is a worldwide superstar everywhere in the world, you can't play him like that. He got leverage. And the person that's telling you that they got leverage and people are willing to open heaven and door for him, if that person is saying you shouldn't come to Africa right now, maybe that's something we should take into consideration. And I think I want to tell you guys the truth. The continent is a place that you can call your home, but you need to have a 5 to 10 year plan if you want to do business here. And 5 to 10 years is enough time, I think, for you to establish leverage in a market that's unregulated, that you do not understand, and in many cases, the laws do not work. Don't get me wrong, I love Uganda, but see, I'm in my 7th year now. So I've learned a lot from 2017 till now. I'm in my 7th, going into my 8th year of the country. So for me, I'm not starting from scratch. But if I was starting from scratch, I would use every opportunity in my country to get US dollars. I would use every reason in my country to build a business there and to build connections that can follow you. So when you come here, you do not want to come here depending on a rocky economy. Let me repeat, do not come here leaving your dollars to depend on a rocky economy here in Uganda, in Nigeria, and any place else. You need to have your money following you to here, all right? That's one of the things I was able to do right. So that's number one. Make sure your connections in America are on point. So if you have business connections there, get more. Don't deny those things in your own cities before you come here. Make sure those things are on point because those are the things you're gonna need when you're here. Keep your credit cards, keep your American Express. Don't give that up. Get an Amazon business account when you need to send things. Don't cut that stuff off when you come here. You need all of the assets you had in America to follow you here. Now, when you're coming here, you need 5 to 10 years to build leverage, to go through all the BS, all of the people. And then you need to be able to build a business that is so good that people need to deal with you. People have to deal with you. And that's gonna come with some level of doing things for free, getting yourself in the market, getting overcharged, getting played, getting yourself out there where people have to know that, listen, now I have demand for what I'm doing. You gotta create demand for what you are doing. And if you can do that, then the sky is the limit. You're off the charts. But if you're gonna leave America to come here or any place in Africa that you don't know, and you're gonna leave that opportunity to come to something that you don't understand, you're gonna lose. You need 7 to 10 years as a plan. Come first, visit, see what's up, go back, do some things for people for free. Try to get into the industry, pay people, pay for consultants, understanding what you're doing. Come back and visit, keep your plan going, go back. Do that, come back again, get more acquainted, understand what you're doing. Start small, build the business up, get 1 or 2 employees, get that popping, come back. Year 2, same thing. Year 3, same thing. Now, once you start doing very good and you start knowing that while your stuff is in America building up and you're doing good here on the continent, now you have leverage. So when you come into the market, people are like, oh man, we need to buy from this guy. He has this quality of product. We need to do that. He has that quality of product. We know the business. You don't want to start from ground zero and everything here because you'll lose everything. And I think that's what he's saying. So please be appreciative of what you have in the US or in Britain or any other country and work very, very, very hard and diligently to give yourself an opportunity and not be romanticized and just come over here and lose everything, because that can easily happen. And I don't want that to happen to you. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back with another episode of Fair Use. We out.